this is the earliest I would say we've probably ever filmed a podcast.
I was gonna say, chat, mark the calendar.
1:46 p.m.
on Sunday, January 26th.
That's good.
Oh my god.
That's really good.
That's really good. Usually this time we're like texting each other like, what time you want to film the pod?
Should we film the podcast today? Probably should film the podcast.
Like you guys can see out the window.
Yeah, it's light out there.
Light out. That's never happened
It'll
before.
be light when we get done filming too.
That's crazy. That's never happened before.
Yes.
Look at us, look at us, look at us, look at us.
Anyway, welcome back to the Benchwarmer podcast.
Favorite people, gossip hour.
Yes.
Just favorite people in general. I know it.
Oh my gosh, I haven't used my iPad in a while, and I'm getting all of like my notifications.
Bex says hello.
Yes.
Welcome back. Bex is part of the pod.
Yeah. Bex is a happy dog today. We took him on a walk. It's kind of nice out.
Yeah.
Our cold spell finally stopped, which I'm grateful for.
So we're like, dang, we just were big backs at Perkins again.
God, it's like a tradition. Now. I feel like we gotta get Perkins.
Go on a walk.
Go on a walk. Film the podcast.
Like,
we are getting into kind of a rhythm.
Yeah.
Now all we need.
Maybe pretty soon though we gotta start throwing in the gym because like who knows?
Spring
we still haven't decided on
coming,
spring break,
guys.
And
yeah,
somehow you get tan too.
We should get those things you put on your shower head. I can't do that.
What?
Have you seen those?
No.
You put it on your shower head and then it like has something in it that like the water is supposed to make your skin tan.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're on Amazon. I don't know. It's worth looking at.
All right. Are those tanning gummies like?
Yeah. Like taking. Honestly, I feel like that would be the most natural. But like, how does that even work?
I don't know.
Do they have melanin?
I don't know. But I see them all the time, and I'm like, all right. This pastiness is not started.
I know.
Especially when I have swimming class, and I'm like, oh, I'm as white as a ghost.
Yeah.
Never mind. All right, that was probably too much information. Welcome back.
Yes.
Third week in a row.
This is the third week in a row.
And we're filming on time. Who are we?
God,
Who
we're
are we?
On fire. Like.
And we made an Instagram post.
I know, and stories all week. Shout out to Jay because those were fire.
I did those in class.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I did. I actually did not. All right.
Anyway, so this week, I don't know. I kind of am feeling like tension is swept over the RMAC. It's getting closer to,
especially in the boys.
Yeah.
Like the boys are starting to.
Because like, and especially like where everything was kind of tied up last week, and now we're like, there's like more distinct like
places
rankings. Yeah.
But like we were talking about this morning, as the Sunday scaries were hitting us this morning, and we were curled up. She was watching TikTok. I was watching basketball, and she was curled up on the couch here. I was curled up on the couch there. Literally, we were like Sunday scaries were hitting us, and we were talking about how like really the top 5 teams are tied at number 1. I think. Like I don't think
definitely agree.
Like there's very much a distinct like statistic wise, but I think it's anyone's game still.
Well, yeah, and exactly like because last week they were all tied up, and so like then a lot of those teams played each other this week, so it kind of like started to shake things out. But like honestly, they're all so good. Evenly.
Yeah.
Like
because we're like
it's been fun.
Sunday scaries when we were like, what should we do for spring break? Because like, do we fly to Rapid? Do we fly to Denver? And we were like, it literally could be hosted anywhere.
Yeah.
Like
where is RMAC going to be hosted?
Is it going to be Fort Lewis, Regis,
Denver, Spear? We don't know. We might not know until
South Dakota Mines host it.
They will not.
What if they just win out all season?
They might. They won't though. they could, but they won't.
Imagine though they beat Colorado Mines.
Jesus. No, but we had some exciting games this weekend. There was an OT game here in Spear. That was fun.
It was fun.
I was on the edge. Well,
yeah, it was good.
That was Thursday night?
Yes, against Mesa. Though, it was fun, but it wasn't fun. Like, let's just set the scene. We were up at 15. Like, there was points to the game where we were up 15 plus against Mesa. And I was just like, they just didn't click. I don't know.
And then,
I don't understand why at 8 seconds.
Dumb fouling.
We foul.
Yeah.
When we're down, or we're up by 3.
Yeah.
We foul
on a 3-point.
On a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
With 8 seconds left of the whole
game.
game.
That's just poor, game, time management, I think.
Yeah.
Also, so I don't know.
And, especially, me and Op were talking. We're talking. But, so we were, kind of talking, and, he was just like, if you're going to foul, foul. If you're going to foul someone with 8 seconds left on the 3-point line, just foul. Don't, do a little,
just a little love tap.
Foul.
Yeah.
And I had to agree, because I was like, what if that went in, and then we lost by 1? Because, that's a lot of pressure.
That is.
To dribble down with probably, 7 seconds and make a shot.
Yeah.
That was a lot of pressure, and we've lost before because we couldn't do that, so I was like, that was just very poor.
It's just poor game management, I thought.
But luckily, he didn't make it, and then he had to shoot free throws, and this mofo literally makes all free throws. Doesn't make any free throws the whole game.
No.
Makes these ones.
Yeah.
Sends us to overtime.
Overtime was tight. It was, back and forth the whole time, and then they kind of pulled away, but...
And, I will go to my grave that Cam got fouled.
Yeah. Oh,
Cam,
absolutely.
And Jayden.
Yeah.
But Cam was first.
And Cam was, quite literally like a rag doll thrown to the ground.
Landed on his back first.
Yeah.
And he was like...
No foul.
No foul. And then Jayden, went to, tap it in, and he got, plowed. No foul.
Yeah.
Game.
It's just, those are tough calls, obviously, from the... for a ref, that's a tough call, but also, your job as a ref is to keep the players safe, and I'm sorry, Cam landing on his back like that is not safe. That was not clean.
And Jayden was struggling with muscle cramps and
couldn't have been clean. But hey, who are we to judge?
Who are we? We're not getting paid.
Yeah,
we don't get paid.
We have 3 followers. Anyway, this week we have MSU Denver and Colorado Mines played. Those were 2 undefeated teams. Or MSU lost last week.
MSU Denver played Regis on Tuesday and they lost.
Okay.
So and then MSU played Colorado Mines with 1 loss, and Colorado Mines was undefeated.
Yes, and Colorado Mines won, so they were undefeated through that game. Correct.
Yep.
Colorado Mines won 70-66. Those are definitely 2 of the best teams in the league. That's a good game, a good matchup. I mean, I feel like a lot of these games, especially when they're really close towards the end, then they're forced to start fouling, so the scores are a little bit the margins are wider than they should be, but still that's a good game.
Yeah. Western made the truck up to the South Dakota schools, and South Dakota won. South Dakota Mines
which was I'm pretty sure that was not in our predictions last week.
No, it definitely was not.
It couldn't have been.
It could not.
It could not have been.
I don't even know if I put it in my predictions because I was like, that's easy. South Dakota Mines won 72-61.
Yeah, you had Western over Mines.
Yeah, and I was not expecting that, especially when we saw Western in action. They were a tough team.
They were a tough team. I mean, they competed with our boys through the first half for sure.
Yeah.
Our boys pulled away a little in the second half, but they're tough.
Yeah.
Okay, so then on Saturday, Colorado Mines played Regis, and Regis won yet again against a tied for first opponent.
An undefeated team.
Regis won that one by 3, 94-91. So shout out to Regis though, because
Regis is pulling up. I don't think they've lost a game in 2 weeks, because they won last
weekend. They went 3-0 this week. They won Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday this week. So crazy.
Or did they play Thursday?
Yeah, I think so. They played.
They played MSU on Tuesday.
I thought I was looking at the composite and it said they did.
I don't know. They probably
anyway
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But Regis is like another team that preseason, even like when we played them, I was like, they're tough. But I wasn't like their number one team.
No, I wouldn't have guessed that they would be competing as well as they are right now.
They're showing up, and so like that's really fun to see, like because they are good. I still like can't get over their zone.
I know their defense is incredible,
and so I'm excited for them. I'm excited to see how it shakes up.
Yeah.
But then on Saturday, so Colorado Mesa beats Black Hill State in overtime. They go to Shadron. Shadron beats them 69 to 67. Was not expecting that.
Absolutely not.
Because, I was not.
Shadron they're just not like I think the big thing with Shadron is that like they don't have a deep bench at all. Like they're just there's no depth.
I agree.
And so I feel like that kind of they struggle with that because they only have like two guys really. Like they have Dalton, which is their shooter, and then they have their big and their point guard, and that's like really about it. And
I feel like you should never hear about Shadron. Like I don't know, like even like their record. Like I think they had like 4 wins or something like that. Mesa, when we played them, they were tough. We should have won.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they were tough. Like
well,
they were
and
a tough
then
team.
didn't we kind of truck Shadron? Like trucked Shadron? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
So I'm excited to play Shadron this week.
Absolutely. I think it'll be interesting. Yeah. Okay, coming up this week we have Fort Lewis versus Colorado Mines. I'm excited.
I'm excited for that one because like Fort Lewis is technically ranked above us because we lost to them. Because I think it goes Colorado Mines, MSU, Regis, Fort Lewis, us.
Yeah. But like I said, all of those top 5 teams like are just
like I don't think we're a top 5 team. Personally, not even to be biased.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Like when you have Kalen, like when he's on, he's on.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And he's definitely a shooter. I know he's been kind of sick the last couple games. Like that's kind of been a bummer. But like Cam, he's on. Tristan's got his groove on right now.
Tristan is into it.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
I don't know.
So I'm excited to see that game.
Yeah,
Colorado Mesa versus UCCS. That's gonna be a good game.
That also will be a good game.
Yeah.
Where does UCCS stand on the rankings? They're like middle, right?
Yeah, I think they're like
the pack.
down. Yeah.
So I bet that's especially where like Mesa. I think they're hot and cold. Like I think they show up one day and they're really hot, and then the next day they can't really get a whole lot. I mean, literally this weekend was proof of that. Like they showed up on Thursday and they were hot here, but then they go to Shadron and they weren't so hot. So. And then South Dakota Mines and Black Hills. We have Black Hills Brawl. That's here in Spearfish on Saturday.
Yep. I'm super excited for that one too.
I am too.
Because I know our boys took that one very personal.
Yeah.
Very personal.
As they should. That game was.
Yeah, they took it very personal.
I kind of forgot about that game. Actually.
Yep. They took it very, very. Even Bex remembers. But they took it very personal, and then, to have these couple losses, I think that they're going to come out and be like...
I think they're ready to stomp. I think they're ready to fucking stomp some kids. Like, they kind of... We saw that a little bit on Saturday afternoon. Like,
yeah, I agree.
They definitely handed it to Western.
Like, they never let off the pedal at all. Like, even when we were up by a lot, like, never let off.
Yeah. And, we also, like, obviously, Jay said that we had some sickness running through our team. Like, Kaylin's sick right now. I think Deegan's hurt. So, like, we've been struggling with that. But, like, our bench has been showing up. BJ started yesterday.
BJ got his first start.
Yeah, and that was
played
well.
Cool. And he played good. Like, underneath pressure, too. Like,
freaking Jack Haggett popped off.
We gotta put that in there. Okay, let's just... Okay, he was playing... So, Western, this number 0. Number 0, I have it out for you. I don't even know your name.
Don't know your name. Don't really care to know your name.
But, like, you were just, like, something else. You were something else.
Yeah.
To say the best. He obviously fouls Jack. Jack's at number 3. Obviously fouls him. Like, Jack got his little proper jersey tucked in. Tugs his
grabs his jersey and, like,
jersey unfolds
the whole thing.
And Jack was like, alright, fucker.
He's like, alright.
Grabs it and just hangs on the rim.
Fucking slams
on,
that
like,
shit down.
3 people. We gotta put the clip in.
Okay, clip is right now.
Hackley passes it to Speckman at the free throw line. Right corner low, over to Haggett. Jack puts it on the floor, drives in and dunks it. Whoa! Jack Haggett didn't.
But, like, it was insane. And then, like,
shout out Jack because
that was for a freshman
like,
too.
What a game! He had a good game last night.
And Jack's another one that I don't think is talked about enough.
I know.
He's cool. I do like watching him play. Yeah. But no, that was And then, okay, also, shout out Jaden. I don't know your last name. Not me, but the photographer.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know her last name either, but she always does, like, this thing. If they win, she takes, like, the player of the game, and she puts, like, the glass, and then she has them sign.
Yeah.
They're just so cute.
They're
it's
so fun.
cute.
I love them.
And like little Jack got to do his last night because he had like this great game, and
Please
you could just tell he was so excited. Like,
please don't ever stop doing that, Jaden.
No.
Honestly, she would be kind of fun to have on here.
She would be.
Because I think that she probably like thinks the same thing.
Yeah.
Like is also anyway.
Yeah.
So Jaden, come be on our pod.
No, it'd be so and it was just like I just love it. And you could just see how excited he was after the game, and then like all the boys were like reposting the dunk, and like our bench went insane on that dunk because like Thompson was like foul, and then Jack was like, I can one better.
It's okay. Let me like he's like no revenge because I can just dunk on your heads. It's okay.
It was like on like 2 or 3 kids too.
It was on at
and
least
like I saw on our Twitter they were like Jack got his poster, and I was like, no, for real.
Yeah,
for real, he did.
For real.
So I'm excited to see that picture because I know there's pictures. But
anyway, yes. So yeah, a good week coming up. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Who was your game of the week this week?
I had like a tie almost.
A team of the week.
A team of the week, yeah. So I couldn't choose. So my team of the week is Regis because they beat MSU Denver. Like plowed them on their home court. Plowed them.
I cannot imagine doing that. Like MSU Denver's environment is insane. It's insane.
They went to MSU Denver, plowed MSU Denver, and then they go pull up to Colorado Mines, and they're like, oh yeah, been here, done this.
Swept their asses too.
And it was just like another night in the office for Regis. So I picked that as like my team of the week because like, damn.
Yes, my game of the week was Colorado Mines MSU Denver. I think it's always fun when, especially like that coming into this week where everyone was so locked up at the top.
Yeah.
Like getting some of those games to like see who's going to be competing to host here in a couple of 6-10 weeks. So yes, it's gonna be super fun. That was my game of the week. Who's your player of the week?
Mine is Vico Johnson from Fort Lewis against UCCS. He had 26 points. His teammate had 30. He pulled up.
Yeah. So my player of the week this week was Chase Mayo Harmon of Regis. On their Tuesday night game against MSU Denver, he had 27 points and 4 rebounds. So a good game for him that night.
Yeah, for sure. Especially against an undefeated #1 team.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Predictions for the week. I feel like we should pull up like the whole schedule. So Shadron over South Dakota Mines. Who do you think?
Probably Shadron.
I agree.
I think I'm gonna take Shadron.
I also would agree with that. Black Hills State versus Shadron. I can't be on loyal.
I gotta take our Jackets.
Black Hills.
Sting is up.
Western versus UCCS.
I don't know.
That one's gonna be tough.
I know.
I think Western. I would like to see Western win.
I also think I'm gonna take Western.
Western had a tough weekend. Like I could see them.
They did have a tough weekend, but I could see them bouncing back.
Yeah. Adams State Regis.
Yeah.
Regis. Colorado Mesa CSU Pueblo. That one's gonna be tough. I would like to see CSU Pueblo. I'm too salty about Mesa right now.
I mean, I'm gonna bet on Mesa, but
I would like to see CSU Pueblo.
I would like to see CSU Pueblo, but I'm gonna take Mesa on that one.
Fort Lewis, Colorado Mines. I would love to see Fort Lewis, but I think Mines will take it. I think Mines will take it because they're like, we got something to prove.
Yeah, they're too much on a roll.
Yeah,
I would like to see Fort Lewis take it, but I think Mines will.
Mines, yep. Westminster, Colorado Christian. Kind of two of the bottom.
I'm gonna take Colorado Christian. They're the home
I agree.
team.
Yep.
I think that's where I'm going.
So then we have South Dakota Mines, Black Hills State. I just realized we don't have a game on Saturday.
You skipped.
No, I did skip all of them. New Mexico Highlands, MSU Denver.
MSU Denver.
Yeah, easy. Western Colorado Christian.
I don't know. I don't really watch.
I don't either.
I guess I'm gonna take Western or Westminster. What are you looking at?
What?
On the 30th? Oh wait, hold up.
No,
Oh, I found it. Okay, wait. Yeah, I'm locked in. Okay. I'm taking Western over Colorado Christian.
Okay.
We already talked about that.
Yep.
Okay.
Westminster, CSU Pueblo.
CSU Pueblo.
Yep. Regis, New Mexico Highland. Regis. Adams State, Colorado Mines.
Colorado
Mines. Mesa, UCCS. Mesa.
Mesa.
Fort Lewis, MSU Denver. MSU Denver. South Dakota Mines, Black Hills. I think Black Hills, they've got something to prove.
I think Black Hills, yeah. Yes.
So that concludes that. But some good games. I'm excited for the men's team to kind of watch these last couple weeks. It's gonna be intense, especially because
February is gonna be a fun month. I think
it's
gonna be fun for basketball.
Yeah, especially because February starts the re-rotation of playing the teams. So this is the second team you're playing, and kind of know their groove, and you're oh well, listen here, little shit. I can't wait for the Mesa game against Black Hills because Black Hills is going to come out for blood with how they got talked
to. The vengeance, they're
Friday.
going to come back with a vengeance.
No. So that'll be good.
Yeah. Side note, before we get into women's standings, I went to the track meet here this weekend. I didn't really see any outstanding athletes. There was one girl pole vaulter from BH that was clearing I'm pretty sure she won by 2 or 3 heights. She was really good. But I have no idea who she was. But no, I'm excited for outdoor track season to start because it's just different. But I did enjoy getting to watch a little bit of track this weekend. So
yeah, I think indoor is
everyone's kind of getting their stuff together.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of the kids in my class, all the freshmen for indoor, it's a time for them to kind of figure out get bearings and stuff, and then outdoors when things kind of pick up. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, we'll cover more of track when gets there, obviously, but
yes. All right, women's basketball this week
was crazy.
A lot of kind of upsets, honestly. A lot of upsets. Colorado Mesa came up here to Black Hills on Thursday night and beat our girls by 16 points?
Yep. Which I think was expected to be a tough game, but I think everyone was Black Hills still gonna come on top.
Yeah. Yep. So Mesa took that one 57-41. One thing that I felt that game, I don't think that we had anybody in significant scoring. I think we had 2 maybe in double digits, and they were right at 10.
Yeah.
So not a whole lot going on offensively. Obviously, especially in the first half, BH had a really hard time stopping Olivia. And so that's just, she's a tough matchup. She's tough to stop for a lot of teams, and so
yeah. And then we have Adams State versus CSU Pueblo. CSU Pueblo won that 77-60. I wasn't expecting that to be as close of a score, I guess. Yeah. But so CSU. Yep.
Yeah. Western Colorado and Black Hills, another, I would say, upset. Western Colorado.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Western Colorado won that one 56-51. That game was within 3 points in the last 30 seconds, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I really just didn't feel like our girls were in an offensive rhythm whatsoever.
No. I was not expecting them to go 0-2 this weekend.
Absolutely not.
I was expecting some tough games for sure. I was not expecting them to lose to Western. I was not.
I wasn't really expecting them to lose either of the games this weekend, actually, especially on their home court.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that I do notice when they play at home is that while they don't get tons of student attendance, the girls team does get a lot of alumni attendance.
Yeah.
And
which both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. Teams. But I think that as far as student attendance, they don't get as much as the boys. But one thing that I've noticed about the A2 Arena is that place those people want so badly to cheer for those teams. You can just feel it. The energy in there is so much fun. Really.
One of the things that a big shout out to Black Hills is we are the leading attendance people in the Army.
Really.
So if you look up the stats, they have attendance, and we're always 1,000. Yeah. We're always 1,000, and I'm that's just so cool.
Yeah.
And the gym environment this weekend was so good.
So good.
Even the girls, obviously they didn't have their outcome. The alumni was still
Well, yeah.
Let's go.
And, like, you could, like, you can just feel it. Like, the energy. Bex.
Backslide. There's no bone underneath that.
Oh.
Come here. You went and hit it. Okay. You went and hit it in my... It's like, Mom? No. You went and hit it in my room, buddy. Yeah. See, there's nothing underneath there. Mama's got nothing. Mom's got nothing. Hold on.
He's all posted up. Thanks, Mom. No, but I don't know. I feel like you can just tell, like, that our building, like, they yearn to cheer. Like, they really do want to support them. Like, anytime that we, like, go on a little run, like
the crowd is so into it.
Everyone stands up and, like, cheering. And, like, I love when I sit next to the same, like, older couple. Or, like, I think it's a family because there's, like, 3 of them. But, and this little old guy, I sit next to him and I yap the whole game, and he's always yelling at the refs, and, like, he's cheering for the girls, and, like, there's just something so special about that building that I love it.
And one of the, like, the parts I just love is, like, when Jack got his, like, big dunk, like,
Everyone was on their feet.
There was, like, old guys, like, walking, like, out on the court, and they were like, ah, like, hitting their heads, and I'm like, these are, like, 80-year-old men, and they're just, like sitting there, and they're like,
so excited. Like, I don't know, it's there's something special.
It is special.
It's special. Let's see what else.
But I don't know. I was not expecting the girls to go from a #1 team, because they were still #1 last week after.
Ranked. They were still tied for #1 after losing to New Mexico Highlands.
And then CSU Pueblo lost on Saturday.
Right.
So we were still #1.
And then they dropped to 3rd. I saw that this morning. Fourth. So they dropped to 4th this week.
So now it's Colorado Mesa, Western, CSU, and now us. So that's tough.
I mean,
it is tough. It is a tie, but still, you're 4th.
Yeah, and, like, I don't know. It's just...
It'll be fun to watch them recover,
That's what happens, you know? And, like, they were bound to go through a slump. I mean, they're
so young,
on fire all season, and so I think that it was bound to happen. And, like, I told one of the girls this week in class, I was like, it's better that it's happening now than the week of the tournament, you know, like I'd rather see them slump right now and then peak again before the end of the year. So,
but I'm really excited to watch them bounce back because I think it's gonna be good.
Yep. All right, coming up this week we have Chadron and South Dakota Mine. So all of the, like, North teams, we all play each other this week, which is kind of fun.
Yeah. So it's basically just everyone gets a home game.
Yeah. Yep, but no, Chadron and South Dakota Mines.
And then Western Colorado, UCCS. I feel like there's kind of a big difference there, like, but it's still gonna be good.
Yep. Adams State and Regis, again, kind of.
Yeah, and then Fort Lewis and MSU Denver.
Yeah.
So it'll be there's some good games. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
I think the girls still are, like, the top 4. I would definitely say are like those are set, but, like,
after that,
the last
kind of anyways.
Like the next 4 that are going to make the tournament, I have no idea. No idea.
Couldn't tell you. Who's your game of the week?
I put Western Black Hills.
Me too.
Just those, like, Black Hills losing, obviously, and then Western be able to come and hand it to us
again.
Like, hand it to us again.
Yeah.
After on our home court.
Yeah.
I thought it was
absolutely
impressive.
Western showed up to play.
They did.
They showed up.
They
and
did, very much so.
There's nothing, like, denying that. Obviously, they showed up to win. They came to win.
Yep.
Players of the week.
All right, my player of the week is Micaiah Espinosa from MSU Denver. She had 33 points, but against UCS.
That's a good game.
For a girl to put up 33 points, like, heck
that's
yeah, girl, that's good. Good game.
I wonder, is she a shooter? Do you know?
No idea.
Okay.
It's just like, damn. All right, I'll do my research on you later.
Yeah, period. Mine was yet again Olivia Reed-Fine. She's from Mesa, and against Chadron this weekend, she put up 30 points and six rebounds.
Yeah.
I had never seen her play, like, live, like, in
She's
person before this, like, just this last weekend. She's a fun player. She's so fun to watch. And, like, I also enjoyed getting to watch her and Johnny and their family kind of get to interact in like in their new college setting.
Yeah.
And
I saw like they posted a picture of all of them after
yeah.
the game in the hotel, and I was like, oh,
I
like
know.
that's so cute.
It was really sweet. And so I don't know, she's a likable kid. Like, and obviously a phenomenal basketball player, and so no, I enjoyed watching her this weekend.
Yeah. Right. Predictions for the girls. Basically, it's the same as the boys. It's just a female.
Yeah, just the female version.
Okay, why did you resend me? All right. Shattern, South Dakota Mines. I don't know. Shaddy?
I'm gonna take Shaddy. Yeah, I think so. Well,
I don't know.
I think Shaddy.
I think Shattern. Black Hills, Shattern.
I think Black
know.
Hills.
I think Black Hills. I want Shattern to make it a good game. I want them to make it a close game.
I do too. I think that, okay, my prediction is that our girls go 2-0 this weekend, but I think that the games are going to be close.
Yep.
The game when we played Shadron here was close.
It was.
So I think that they're going to be good games. I do think our girls are going to go 2-0.
Yep. I think that I think Rachel's going to work them pretty hard this week, and I think they took this weekend personal.
Oh, absolutely.
So I think they're going to come out with something to prove.
Yep.
I'd also take Black Hills, but I want Shattern to put the heat on.
Yeah.
Put it on.
Yeah.
Western, UCCS, Western. Adams State, Regis. Adams State.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think Adams State. They're just such a defensive force.
They are. Then we have the top teams playing. So we have two of the kind of like topper teams playing, Colorado Mesa and UCS Pueblo. That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
I
would watch that one. I think Mesa's gonna take it though.
Really?
Yep.
I think CSU Pueblo. I think that they've kind of been in a slump, kind of like our girls, and I think they're ready to start coming out of it. So, yeah.
I think Mesa's in a groove.
They are in a groove though.
But I don't know. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it'll be a good game.
We have Fort Lewis and Colorado Mines. Who do you think out of those? I don't know.
I don't really know either. I think Fort Lewis though.
Yeah, I agree. Westminster, Colorado Christian. I don't really know. Probably Westminster.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think so.
Then New Mexico Highlands, MSU Denver.
I think MSU Denver will take it, but honestly, I'd like to see New Mexico Highlands keep going.
I could too. On their little kick, yeah. And then Saturday we got Western and Colorado Christian. Western. Westminster, CSU Pueblo. CSU Pueblo. New Mexico Highlands, Regis. Low-key, New Mexico Highlands.
I want to see them keep rolling. I want to cheer for them.
Adams State, Colorado Mines.
Adams State.
Colorado Mesa, UCS. Mesa. Yep. Fort Lewis, MSU Denver. MSU Denver. South Dakota Mines, Black Hill State. It better be Black Hill State.
It better be Black Hill State. That game was kind of close when we were in Rapid.
It was.
So we'll have to see.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's kind of it for this week. Was there any good college games? I think Kentucky got upset.
Kentucky got upset by Vanderbilt.
I think Oregon got upset this week. They're top 20.
Pretty sure. No. I need it to be like March so we can follow that stuff.
The Cowboys had a better game this week. I'm trying to remember where they were at though. They played good though. They won.
San Jose.
No. Oh, they won against UNLV at the Pit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the first time I think in their history of playing in the Pit that the Cowboys had beat UNLV. So that was a big game for them. Cowgirls lost the border war.
And then, do they play San Jose today?
What day is it? Sunday?
Because they played UNLV, but they also played San Jose.
Yeah, I think
maybe today or yesterday.
It might have been yesterday. No, it's today.
Sad. He was just whining for nothing, though. Yeah, he was just whining for nothing. I know.
No, but
Duke won. Not that.
Yeah. Otherwise, there wasn't tons of games.
Crazy.
The Eagles and Commanders are playing as we speak. The Bills play later tonight.
Oh my Josh.
oh my Josh.
We're literally getting ready for this, right? And she goes, "It's like oh my gosh, but like with Josh."
But like with Josh's name, like oh my Josh.
I was like, really, really? I didn't know that's what's happening.
My boy Josh Allen. Everyone in America, except for people from Kansas City, are cheering for Josh Allen today. So, but no.
Wyoming's like, please.
I had a lady text me yesterday, and she was like, I somehow ended up on the Josh Allen side of TikTok, and I blame you. But she's like, but I'm not mad about it. And I was like, yeah, damn right. I know you're not mad about it.
That's funny.
No, but Super Bowl next weekend, I'm excited.
I too.
I just don't want to see the Chiefs in it again.
But I don't either, because then they're gonna win.
It's so...
Because the refs are like...
That's so unoriginal. So unoriginal. Like, sorry, get your own freaking, like, try something new for once.
Freaking Patrick Mahomes, get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Kermit the Frog. Like, what?
Can't stand him. Cannot stand him. At all.
No, but yeah. So, not a too crazy week.
No, we don't got nothing to ask about, because I didn't see nothing funny on Instagram.
There wasn't really.
Well, we still need to know why Jalen broke his tooth. So, second week in a row.
Someone send this to him. We need to know.
Don't send it to him. Just ask him. Don't send this to him. I think we're gonna do some vlogging here soon.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah. We need to. Yeah, we're trying to like jazz up our content a little bit, so be on the lookout for that. TikTok is back, so we will continue to post on TikTok.
Yeah, by the time like I got our TikTok back, I was like, this is fucking pointless to make the video.
Yeah, I know. I had to work hard to get the app back on my phone.
Yeah, this dumbass had to move to Canada for a day.
Yeah.
She literally was like, I had to download Canadian cell service, and I was like...
It was bad, guys, but TikTok is back on my phone, so that's all that matters.
I was like, oh my
That's
Christ.
all that matters.
Also, funny thing, our photos that we posted on Instagram, we took those in negative like 20 weather.
Yeah.
It was so goddamn cold.
It was freezing.
And we were
cold as balls.
Like, we were in the canyon. So bad.
Shout out to our photographer Abby though, because she tucked it out with us.
She was like, okay guys. And we were
she's
like...
she's our professional photographer from now on. Our designated photographer.
Yep.
But no, it was freezing cold.
It was terrible.
Yeah, you can't really... I feel like you can kind of tell in the second picture our cheeks are kind of red, but really you can't tell that it was literally -4 when we were taking those pictures.
Real feel negative like 15.
Yeah.
And I was like,
yep.
We must make an Instagram post. But we did it. We did it.
Anything for you guys.
Anything for our 20 followers.
Anything for the pod.
We have like 30.
Yeah, we do.
Anything.
Anyway, well, be sure to check us out on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music.
Wherever else you may stream.
Anywhere you watch your podcasts. Listen to your podcasts. We're on Instagram, TikTok. So give us a follow. If you want to be on the podcast,
fill out the form.
Link is in our bio. And
enjoy the video of Jack dunking. Bets. Come here, sweet boy. Come here, sweet boy. All right. Enjoy the video of Jack dunking, because we'll talk about that for the rest of his college career.
That is literally the highlight of our week. So,
gang, we'll catch you next week.
Peace out.
With a vlog.